Hey guys, I got my copy of VideoMotion Pro. I went for the $67 version, and I want to just give you some first impressions. The setup was nice and easy, no problems whatsoever, and uses the Adobe Air interface, and went through and installed in a matter of a minute or so. And in the next section, I'm going to go through my first impressions of the software itself. Talk to you soon. Hi, welcome back. Now we're going to go through just a quick first impression of the software. And if you have a look up in the top almost right hand corner, just to the left of support, if you see this red symbol, it means that your software is ready to be updated to the latest version. I've deliberately not updated this particular copy, as I want you to see that. But if we go over to a copy running on a second computer of mine, you can see that the symbol disappears and the version number is indicated below. Let's just go back. Now the first thing that you really need to do is to create a new project, and we're going to go ahead and do that. And I'm going to call this First Impressions. Create project. I'm not going to import any media for the moment, or render the video, or upload it to YouTube. In fact, I'm not going to use any of these on the left hand side. But what we are going to do is to take the recording that I'm currently making in Camtasia of this screen, and I'm going to come back and show you just a few simple little things that I would normally do with a recording before uploading it to YouTube. Back very shortly. Okay, we're going to move on now. I've already created a new project and called it First Impressions, and the way in which you proceed from here is really personal choice. What I prefer to do is to add an intro initially, and if we just scroll down, and I'll just do a quick 4-second one. Really, you want to make this as quick as possible. We'll just skip the logo for now, and if we add the text, which I'm just going to do as Brian M. Collins .co.uk, and then click Add Intro. It'll go through and process the animation. Now I'm using a Intel i7 processor on this, so it should be reasonably quick, but do be prepared to wait a little bit longer if you're using a smaller processor or less memory. So it's gone ahead and processed the animation, and if we just play that back, just to let you see, you can see it's quite a nice little intro to your video. I would then record or import a media file to start after this, and I know that one of the planned upgrades is to make this appear on one line, rather than having to stagger everything. So I would go to Media or go to Screen Capture and record a video, which will be placed in this particular version just below on a new line. In this instance, I'm just going to import some media. Click on the Media button. So click on Import Media. I'm just going to grab a video file. Take one from my OneDrive. We'll take this as an example. Add that to the timeline. Now the video I've just imported and put onto the timeline below the intro already has an intro in it, so what we're going to do is just have a little look at that. If I just place it at the beginning, we don't actually need that intro anymore. So I'm just going to select that intro and click on Cut, so that when we play this, we've only got the one intro showing. And then it goes straight into the video. As noted in a previous article, I've now upgraded the HP Stream X3. And again, what I would do is, once I've imported or recorded the video, I would scroll along to the end, which in this case is quite a way along, 3 minutes and 12.5 seconds. And then I'm going to put an outro at the end. We'll just choose the first one for an example. And once again, it'll go through and process the animation. This is a big plus in some ways compared to Camtasia, because you have to create all your animations separately and import them as video files, whereas I suppose this is a better way in some ways, that you've got a library of animations there that are ready to import, and it does them all live. Just going to pause the video here just to let that catch up, because it can take a minute or two. Okay, that's almost finishing now, so I'm just recording again. You can see it's placed the animation at the end on a new line. We just scrub through that. You can see the basic information is there. I've not filled in any of the details there for the moment. And that just about covers my first impressions of the software, which, although it's different from Camtasia, and perhaps there's a few more bits and pieces in Camtasia, it's still a very respectable piece of software and can allow you to quickly create your marketing videos for YouTube or otherwise in a matter of no time. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.
Do you have a video on your website? Hey, did you know that 90% of what enters your brain is visual in nature? Or how about this statistic? Those that visit your website are 85% more likely to purchase a product if they've seen a video than if they haven't. With statistics like that, you know the way to avoid letting your competition get ahead of you.